What's up everybody, welcome back to Thomas channel. Here is another review of Jada Twine action figure Street Fighter 2 Final Challengers Guile. Well, this is the first time I'm making a review of Jada Twine figure from my channel. Most of the 90 kids like me grew up playing the Street Fighter game, I'm pretty sure that. And whenever I got a chance, I used to go to the arcade to play at the arcade machine. This box art resembles the arcade machine, and which is very nostalgic for me. I'm really glad Jada Twine came in and they started doing the Street Fighter lines, because in 112 scale, I guess SH Figuart was the only brand that made the Street Fighter figures in the past. Storm Collectibles is not an exact 112 scale. I think they are like their own scale, maybe 19 or 110 like that. But in the exact 112 scale, SH Figuart was the only brand in the past, and most of the SH figures are not scale accurate, or they're too soft or something like that, and most importantly they're really expensive. And most of the SH Figuart Street Fighter figures are really expensive at that moment, and I'm really glad Jada came in. This brand is really cost effective and the prices are really reasonable. And this figure style is like the Marvel Legends style, with the strong and tough joints and few accessories, but really versatile, and most importantly they got effects for each figures. Okay, so now let's start with the box art. As I mentioned before, this box art resembles that of an arcade machine, and like this we can see the illustration of the characters on the side here as well, that we used to see in the arcade machines. And here are the picture of Guile, and like the character selection screen, we got the face profile of the characters here. In this wave, he comes together with Cammy and DJ, so they're like the third or fourth wave, I guess. They started with the Ryu, Ken, and Chun-Li, and now the quality has been improved a lot in this figure, by judging from the promo pictures. Yeah. Okay, so now let's open the figure. Here's the figure out of the box, and he comes in the this packaging. We also have this amazing effect piece, that his signature move, and we have two hands, and here's a little comb and the doctor here. Okay, so now let's open it. Here is the main body out of the box, and he comes in the backdrop with this backdrop. Here's a clear view of his backdrop, which is the fighting place of Guile place when you choose his arena, I mean. And we got a like pixelated view of the plane and soldiers cheering for him in the back. Okay, so this is the main body. I really like this figure, that is giving me the Marvel Legend 5 exactly. You know, this joint and the built-in proportion of the body, everything is like you're holding a Marvel Legend figure, because he got the strong and tough joints like I mentioned before. They're really nice. One thing I like about this figure is exactly like the character from the game that is actually coming to life. I don't know what is wrong with the SH Figuart one, because in that figure the face seems a little off, but Jada Twine could nail the character exactly. And we can see the tattoo flag on his both of the shoulder, and we can also see the texture of his vest here, and you can feel it with your finger. And here is his signature pants. Okay, so now for the articulation, the head can go really the head can go up really much. It can go this much. Oh, from the side view, his hair will be like this. I don't know if they allow this kind of hairstyle in the army in real life. And he can go side to side. He can rotate. I think most of the head movements are done by this upper joint, not by this lower neck joint. Why it is here, I don't know. The arm can go 90 degree, and he can do a T-pose. Yeah, it can only go 90 because of this bulging muscle here. He's too muscular, and we can see here is a bicep swivel, and we have this double jointed elbow and a wrist joint movement here, and oh, it can go like this as well. And we have this butterfly joint as well, which can only move to like only this much, but I guess it's a good range of motion for him because his signature move does like this. So it's crucial to have a butterfly joint for Guile. Man, I like this figure already. The feeling of holding him in my hand is so good. And we have this upper dorsal movement, and we have this slightly lower dorsal movement. Just 90. And we have this thigh swivel and double jointed knee, but lower joint is so tight in me. It is immovable at all. I will heat this up, but we can see there's a joint here. It's just stiff, and we can see this I don't know how it is called, rotation joint here, and we have this amazing ankle pivot joint. Overall, you know, the quality of this figure is worth with what you pay for. Okay, I'm gonna stand him here, and let's look at the accessory that comes together with him. He only comes with two heads. One is here, and the another one is deep greening and more battlefields right here. And for the hand accessory, he comes with a pair of fists which is attached to the figure, and he comes with this posing hand and this hand to hold his signature comb. We got this little comb, and it is squarely detailed despite its size. Can you see it? Oh, here it is. We use this like this, and it fits perfectly into the hand. And he also comes with his doctor here, which is actually movable. And my favorite parts of this figure is he comes with this fat piece, which is his signature move. When you release his move, and this cane goes out like this. To attach this effect, you got this stand. And like this, you can attach the effect piece to the stand. Okay, so that's all the accessory that comes together with the figure. I'm gonna change him to the his winning pose with this comb and, you know, brushing his hair. And it goes like this. His winning pose. Okay, so now let's look at the size comparison. Okay, so now we are at the size comparison, and let's start with his comrade Jada Twine Cami. Cami is really small, but this is the series AQA, you know. So it makes sense that Cami is this small and Guile is this big. They're green and red and yellow. They're really match. I'm sure you can make good photos with these two. And here is next to the Jada twine bison. I was thinking how to call this bison or figure, depending on the region what you play, it can vary. But since it's written bison on his box, let's go with bison. Well, bison and Guile are not that much different in size, and you can make a great five poses with this too. And for the mismatch, here is next to SH figure Chun-Li. Well, they are not so much difference in size. You can mismatch between these two brands. Okay, these are the only Street Fighter figures that I got. Yeah. If you want to shoot Marvel vs. Capcom theme, here is next to Mayfest Cyclops and Mayfest Wolverine. He is the same size as Cyclops and taller than Wolverine. Of course, everybody is taller than the comic Wolverine. And here is next to Mayfest Magneto and Mayfest Jean Grey. And here is next to Mayfest Gambit and next to Sentinel Spider-Man. I almost forgot that Gambit was my main guy when I played the Marvel vs. Capcom. Okay, last but not least, here is the comparison with the amazing Yamaguchi Moon Knight. And here is the Naruto, SH figure Naruto kit version. Okay, that's all for the size comparisons. So that's all for the review for this figure. And as the final thoughts, I think it's a figure that is worth what you pay for. It will be a great figure to your collection. And it may be not as expensive as SH figure, but it is not lesser than the SH figure in quality. So what do you think about this figure? Feel free to tell your opinions in the comments. Thanks for watching and see you in my next videos.